Hey, what is up guys, Wavy Films here, and today I have another custom LEGO minifigure showcase for you guys. And for the showcase, I have part 1 of my Adventure Time showcase. This is part 1 because I'm going to be making more figures from the show. I don't have them done yet. Some of them that are in progress are Flame Princess and Peppermint Butler. But yeah, so I'm going to be making more, but this is just part 1. And so for this part, I have Bimo, Jake, Finn, Tree Trunks, Lemongrabs, and Cinnamon Bun. So yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So I'll just take this off. And there we go. So the first figure is Finn. He's probably the simplest. He's pretty self-explanatory. I just used the Lego one as a base, and I just added some shoe detail. The new backpack is a Ninja Turtles piece, sanded and sculpted over and then painted, because Legos was really bad. And then I just painted the straps onto the front. I also wrapped some green E-tape around the wrist for the grass sword when he doesn't have it out. And he does have it right here, and thanks to Jason, J Sparky Steel, he made this when he sent over some of the sculpts, which I'll show you later in the showcase. So, yeah, I'll leave a link to his YouTube down in the description. So yeah, he made that one, and I made this one, which was just the Lego one. I sculpted this on the bottom, cut off the one that was there, sculpted this, then with an X-Acto knife cut out the spikes, or the whatever they are, and then just painted all this detail and sealed it. So yeah, that's Finn the human. Next we have Jake the dog. Yeah, his item is just a flashlight that the official fig came with, but I really don't like the official fig's head. So what I did was I took an Ewok piece, sanded down all the details, so it was like wearing a hood, so I sanded that, sanded down the ears, sanded down the front with all the fur detail, and painted it, or I sculpted the face, I sculpted the nose, the jowls, and the ears, and I really like how it turned out. The torso and legs, oh, I also sculpted the tail. The torso and legs are just from the official figure. I just really didn't like it, and I just painted on all the detail here. So yeah, that's Jake the dog. Next, we have Bimo. He's pretty small, so I'll just hold him up and zoom in. So yeah, oh, his arm's coming off. God dang it. Anyway, Bimo. Shout out to Comic Customs. He made this for me. So I'll leave a link to his Instagram or his YouTube. God, I'll leave a link to his YouTube down in the description. He sent me this, and I'll have to re-glue the arm on. But yeah, so the base was a 1x2 brick, and then all the buttons and the head, or the mask is E-tape, or not the mask, this face, I guess, the screen, and all the buttons are E-tape, and then all the detail is painted on. The arms, I don't really know what he used for the arms, but the legs are droid legs, from Star Wars, cut up and sanded, and yeah, so that he can actually stand, because that was my whole problem, because I couldn't get him to stand, but now he can. So just set him like that and he can stand. So yeah, Bimo. Next we have Tree Trunks. I'll also hold her up, I guess, because I don't know, this is an awkward position and I don't like doing editing. So Tree Trunks is sculpted by my friend Lucas Customs, so I'll leave a link to his YouTube in the description as well. Those are the only 3 who did any sculpts for this showcase, so all 3 of them will be linked in the description below. So yeah, he sculpted this, and it's awesome. I really love it. It has a stud on top, so I can put this pie on it. I just got like a regular one and painted it like her apple pie in the show. So it has a stud on top, and the arms are Lego hands. So I painted all the detail on here. She does stand, so if I zoom out for a second, you can see that, well, I guess 4 legs, so she does stand. And I just really like the shape, and I really like the way that the paint job turned out on this one. So yeah. Next, also sculpted by Lucas, is Cinnamon Bun. I've been told but that this is probably one of my cleanest paint jobs over on Instagram and stuff, which I really appreciate. So yeah, I like how the cleanness of this figure turned out. I had a lot of fun painting this actually. So yeah, Lucas sculpted it and used one of those round plates as a base, and then he took like a Lego torso on each side, glued it on so he could put the arms, and glued on the legs, and then sculpted it. So yeah, I really like how it turned out. So yeah, cinnamon bun, and the arms are movable. Although he said be careful, but you know the arms are movable, and yeah, and the legs are not. But yeah, cinnamon bun. Next, we have Lemongrab number 1. Him and the other Lemongrab, just to get this out of the way, I did not, well, his back I didn't really do. His, I mean, I could have done better. But yeah, just because when I was working on these guys, I was trying to get them done. And also, like, he's fine. Him, I didn't do his back, but, you know, so technically he's not finished, but whenever I do, like, figures that are like my own design or something, I don't generally do the back just because, you know, not that this is my own design, but whatever. Anyways, so the head was also sculpted by J. Sparky Steel, who also made the sword. So thanks to him, he made the head sculpt for both of the Lemongrabs. So yeah, pretty simple, just gray torso. Everything's painted on. All the details, except for these are the overmolded boots from the Batman vs Superman set. The belt here is green E-tape, and the sword is a Lego katana, which I just cut the end off of and then painted that yellow. So, yeah. The next Lemongrab, like I said, very similar, just different colors. E-tape, these ones are painted because I don't have overmolded legs in white and light gray, and the expression, I wanted one to be like shouting like he is frequently in the show, and then one of them to be just kind of dormant, so he's screaming and he's just kind of like regular. And his scepter thing, I guess, that he has in the show is actually from a Lego collectible minifigure. It was like a spear, so I cut off the end and painted it green for the jewel. So yeah, that's like a spear part, but I just cut off the end of the spear and painted it green for the gem, and then cut off the end of this because it was longer, and then glued on a stud for the top, and I like how it turned out. So yeah, and last but not least, also sculpted by Jason, is the snail. If you watch Adventure Time, you know, actually this stud isn't supposed to be on the bottom. If you watch Adventure Time, you know what this is. This is the snail that's in like every episode, like in the background of every single episode. So I got him to sculpt me this, and I really like the sculpt. He did an amazing job, and it does have a stud, so you can tell just how tiny it is. Here it is compared to a stud. So yeah, just the level of detail he got into the sculpt is actually really awesome. So yeah, and then I just painted it in a tan color, and then painted the shell brown, and gave him a little smiley face. So yeah, guys, that's about it for the showcase. I want to give a thank you to everyone who watched or shared my Ben 10 showcase, because it's awesome how much, like, I don't know what's the word, attention it's getting. I checked the other day and it has 67,000 views. Everything's falling over. God damn it. It has 67,000 views, which is almost 10 times the amount of views as my previously most viewed video. So again, thank you so much. And also I'm almost at I am at 500 subscribers. I'm just gonna look this up while I talk. I think I'm at like 500 subscribers. And I haven't really been paying that much attention to my YouTube in terms of uploading, so sorry about that. I do have a Logan showcase to upload, and I know it's already April, but better late than never. I also have some Defenders figures. I'm working on Pirates of the Caribbean figures. I have some Power Rangers figures, and I'm working on some more Ben 10 customs. So for all you guys who have liked that, it now has 71,000 in 2 days. It got another 4,000 views. So thank you to everyone. And that's 10 times more than the video before with 7.2k views. So as you can see there, I want to thank all you guys. 7 to 1,000, and that's just 7.2 thousand. So thank you all, and I'm at 557 subscribers. So thank you to everyone. And yeah, I'll try and upload more, I guess, which is something I keep saying and never do. So yeah, also let me know what Adventure Time figs you want to see. Like I said at the beginning, some whips I have are Fire Princess or Flame Princess and Peppermint Butler. I also have Jason sculpting Ice King, and I have another dude on Instagram, Ancient Robot Customs, sculpting Lady Rainicorn. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Maybe we can get this to more views than the Ben 10 showcase, maybe not, but we'll see. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.